How you doing? It's Vinnie, and this is the world according to Vinnie. It's Friday. Oh, thank goodness it's Friday. And because it's Friday, I'm smoking a La Flor Dominicana. It's a limited production. It's a Chapter 2. It's box pressed. It's a chisel design on the where you smoke. It's really great smoking experience. Lido Gomez crafted this cigar, and it's got premium tobaccos from their own farm, and basically it's a Dominican Republic, chisel shaped, 6.5 by 58 gauge. It's a full body one. I needed a full body cigar today, and the wrapper is Brazilian Ligero Oscuro. The binder is a Connecticut broadleaf here in the United States, and then the filler is Dominican Republic tobaccos from the LFD family. So that's what I'm doing today. So, oh my good, that's wonderful. So let's get started on this Friday, and I'm going to get started with a quote. Government exists to protect each other. Where government has gone beyond its limits is in deciding to protect us from ourselves. And that was from Ronald Reagan. So I kind of wanted to start there. Oh my goodness, we got a lot of stuff going on before the inauguration of Joe Biden. Just all kinds of things. The Capitol riots, just crazy. But this from Representative Jim Jordan, I believe he's from Ohio, on his Twitter post. He posts, "The left won't let you go to church, won't let you go to work, won't let you go to school, and now they don't want you to be able to speak." Let that sink in. Now, if you remember, I think I seen Chicago mayor and the governor of New York, all of a sudden, we have to let people go back to work. Restaurants and bars are the safest places. I just saw that video, and I'm scratching my head going, well, I guess, the election happened, so it's all going to just disappear. But back about last Wednesday, those riots, the ex-Capitol Police chief, he basically, said, request for National Guard for last night, Wednesday's riots, he was denied 6 times. He said that to both House and Senate security officials. They rebuffed his earlier request before the demonstrations. Former Chief Stephen Runn, that's who the Capitol Police chief, he resigned his post last Thursday. He knew something was coming up, and both House and Senate, so both Mitch McConnell and Nancy Pelosi's security people said, no, we're good. Moving to a related story, though. Congressman Brooks, he's in the 5th District of Alabama. He tweeted he was warned by a Capitol police officer that intelligence suggested fascist Antifa was going to try to infiltrate the Trump rally by dressing up as Trump supporters. I think we've already seen that being proven out. He was told to stay at the Capitol complex. Does this sound interesting? When videos showed many of the officers, they basically just moved the barricades and allowed people in. I smell something. I smell a setup. I guess it's working. I guess the thing is, just open your eyes. What's happening? Lockdown, opposing opinions. I mean, it's coming. So, one more story concerning the past week's shenanigans. ABC News political director, he used the words cleansing to suggest what happened should happen to President Trump's movement. His tweet then magically vanishes. He said what was from his heart, and then somebody probably went, "What are you doing?" And it vanishes, as it always does. Now, let's talk a few things. One, before I get into the news of the absurd, I want to stress that I think we need to clear the voting rolls. You've heard me say this before. I'm asking that you contact your senators and your representative. Here in Indiana, I was told by a friend of mine who helps out in some the elections and things, said that that happened by the Secretary of State. I'm going to call her back and see if that can be done again, because and then I just read an article where a commentator said, well, why don't we just do that for every election? And if you want to vote, you either go to the license branch or go online and you register fresh. So we have the most accurate information of where you live. Are you eligible to vote? Are you a U.S. citizen? Things like that. I think we just need to look at some things like that. But that's what I'm going to be pushing from the world according to Vinnie, that I think we just, it is what it is. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris is our president and vice president, but I just think we need to fix the elections because, ever since 2000, since the 2000 election, the Democrats have saying, oh, that didn't happen, we were robbed. 2016, Hillary Clinton said it, and now in 2020, when the Republicans said, whoa, 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 now it's bad. So, kind of crazy. We're in some interesting times. But let's do some absurd news. Maybe you laugh. The absurd news according to Vinnie. Former Melania Trump advisor, she attacks the First Lady. She said because she refused to attack her husband, Donald Trump. Yep. Stephanie Winston Wolkoff was the former Melania Trump advisor before she went wacko. She thinks blood is on her hands for not, saying that what Trump supposedly said, which I saw the transcript and watched the video. He didn't say anything about storming the Capitol. Now, Maxine Waters and Pelosi and others have said you need to go at the gas station, the bars and restaurants. If you see a cabinet member or a Republican politician, you're supposed to make their life uncomfortable. I don't get it. So, my last story. Now, this one is bizarre. You may have heard this. I can't stop laughing about it. But you know Alec Baldwin. I mean, he is just a great, I'm just going to say he's a nut job in New York. Well, he got married to Hilaria. And I think we're supposed to not say the H. Hilaria, a.k.a. Hillary Thomas. But she pretends she's from Spain and moved here at age 19. Now, you would think, well, that's just outstanding. Someone from Spain coming over. Alec Baldwin meets her, and it's a fairy tale story. Huh. She was on a cooking show, I think on NBC, some kind of morning show. And she was cooking. And I hope you've seen this. If not, you got to look this up on YouTube. Just put in Hilaria Baldwin cooking show. I'm sure you'll find it. She pretended not to be able to say the word cucumber in her ridiculous fake Spanish accent. Now, here's the funny part. She didn't move here when she was 19. She was born in Boston to American parents. Now, her parents did move to Spain in 2011. Her bio said she was born in Mallorca, Spain. M-A-L-L-O-R, Mallorca, Spain. But let's not be too upset with Hilaria Baldwin. I guess because she's pretending to be an immigrant. And that gives her some kind of protected status. What a fraud with her husband. And they covered it up. They covered it up. But this allows her to say ridiculous things like a lot of people out there say ridiculous things. So, well, that's a short one. I'm going to be doing them 2 or 3 times a week. I'm lighting up my Chapter 2. This is I don't think I even said this is a LFD Chapter 2. Didn't even say that in the beginning because it's been a crazy day, and it's beautiful outside. A little chilly here in southern Indiana. But enjoy your smoke. You can pick these up at a local brick and mortar, your cigar shop. Mine is in Floyd Knobs. It's the Office Cigar Lounge, and I think they have a few Chapter 1 and Chapter 2s, but I love LFD. Shout out to the boys and the family that takes care of making these wonderful cigars. So this is the world according to Vinnie. Probably going to do one later on the weekend. I got a lot of interesting things. Next Tuesday is going to be let's just say, I hope we do not have any more silliness. You know, I'm just going to say this. I know you may be upset about the election, but, you know, going at the Capitol and doing those things, that's not going to help. What's going to help is you put the pressure on your local politicians. And now I'm saying even local, like your city council, school board. Be involved. Start there. We can make a difference if we do those things. That's what's just got to have to happen. So let's all be peaceful. But you know what? Don't be scared to speak facts, because that's what the world according to Vinnie is going to be doing. Is I'm reading facts, and I'm also reading some absurd news. So got a lot of things coming up. Enjoy. Please subscribe to this channel. It's a brand new channel. I'm working on, I had a little problem with my camera. Don't know what's going on. It's working, I think, now. But make sure you subscribe and share it and hit a like button. If you have any comments, make sure you do that. This is the world according to Vinnie, and I'm your host, and I'm Vinnie. Have a great day. Take care.